sample the full pleasures of your flesh game, of your flesh. Up guys, what's up? How's it hanging, swinging or flapping? That's a bit loud. It's a bit loud, I can just do this, see, there we go. Alright, it's this part 2, and we're gonna try. We're gonna try again, because we don't give up easily here. No, we don't try. We will do, or we will not do. There is no try. Do, or don't do. There is no try. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Working now. I've done some things to it, tested it. It's gonna work. It's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna like do gaming things. It's gonna be great. Already got it queued up. I got it back to where exactly where we were. And yeah. Let me just do that. Alright. We will have lots of fans on. So yeah, and there might be a bunch of noise because there's people doing loads of noise today. Some kind of party or something, I don't know. Seems like every weekend someone's birthday. Guess that's what happens in lockdown. Or post-lockdown. Alright. That a bit down because it's picking up way too much stuff, so I prefer to go closer to the mic and turn things down like that. And let's yeah, last time around we went to Anna's mother's house and it went Sally. That's an interesting way of spelling Sally. And it kept crashing and such. And you'll notice as well, it's already free. Because when I was doing that stuff, getting it back to where it was, while doing paid work at the same time somewhat, in between here and there, the timer went on its own, obviously, and we can now go to the community center. After we get the dress, it seems to be in the house, that's the quest. So we just got to run over to the house here. I stress tested it a bit. If the colors look weird, I should be able to turn it off. If Sweet Effects plays dumbass, I should be able to fix that. So, yeah, hope you guys are well though. And is the sound okay? Everything okay? I forgot to check. Always check these things in case. Just in case we are lonesome tonight. And it sounds good, thank you, Jay. Thank you, buddy. Hopefully it works this time around, this game. This game's a pain to get working properly. Where's Anna's mom's house? Going to try and get this dress to her. It should be in the house. That's a side quest. And yeah. Hopefully it works out. I have tested. I got all the things that we did before it didn't work. And again, forgive me if there's any background noises and stuff. People are doing noises that I can't tell if it's a party or what. But what can you do? It's got a thing. It's not like a proper YouTube recording thing. Otherwise, it wouldn't be acceptable. But you can get away with it streaming. Streaming's ghetto. Streaming's ghetto YouTube, basically. Alright, so the side quest is where's the dress? Anna's mother Sally is searching for Anna's dress. Find the dress somewhere in Anna's house and give it to Sally. So we can probably do that before it's 5 o'clock, right? Should have about half an hour before it's like, oh, the color's still weird. Not sure if the Sweet Effects is still weird. But why is it green? Apparently if I press the scroll lock it turns it off. Oh, it's not even on. Barely notice any difference. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem as bad as it was yesterday. Alright, let's try and find this dress. Oh, we still have flies on us. Oh yeah, we meant to wash our suit or whatever, wasn't we? Alright, we've got to find this dress. I don't have enough time to click. Oh, maybe we could use the washing machine, that would help. And the green screens can get on mode again. We picked up a picture previously and it said a blue dress. A photo, I should say. So we're looking for a blue dress. Ah. Observe. And this prom dress, here we go.
Zach, this is it. This is the same dress as the one in the prom picture. Let's take it to Sally.
I had to get cam right now because the green dress. Green dress? Blue dress? Because green screen. That's what I want. It's daytime still. Or daylight still, I should say, even though it's like 6:41. And I'm not closing the curtains up. I refuse. I hate these flies around me, man. Is that really because we haven't washed and stuff? Kind of pissing me off. Alright. Our first quest. Did you find a dress? We've got a Tibolo. Somewhere for maybe. Here it is.
This is it! The dress! This is Anna's dress! Anna! Oh, Anna!
Oh boy. Maybe it was a bad idea.
Sally, we found the dress. So please tell me more about Anna.
She was such a good girl. She was the most beautiful girl in town. With pretty blonde hair. Everyone around her just loved her.
On the night of the murder, was Anna at home?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
That day. The day she died. I stayed over at a friend's place. If only I'd been here, Anna might not have gone through...
Where did you stay that night?
I was...
Aha. So, in other words, you have no idea what Anna was up to that night.
That's wrong! She wasn't the kind of girl that would walk around at night. She was always dancing under the sun. Yes, under the pouring sunshine, like this.
Zach, look. A key. Fell from Anna's dress. Maybe we can use this to get into Anna's room. Sorry, Sally, but we're going to have to take a look in there.
Oh, what in blood! What's going on with this lady? Oh, achievements do work. There you go. I was checking that as well. I was looking through the achievements list to see if it was balked or if it was just a thing. And it's just that most of the achievements are quest based, thankfully. There is an achievement for collecting all the trading cards, which we won't be doing because that's just not going to happen. Some of them are really hard to get to, it looks like. Must be something out of place in there. Anna's room is on the second floor. That was one that was locked. We got our second achievement. The first achievement was when I was testing playing the game before. I've never gotten this. What? It's so white in here right now. It's white, very white in here for me as well, by the way. And the sweet effects thing is just weird. I don't know what's going on with the coloring. I turned it on and off. Doesn't make a difference. That's off apparently. That's on. So yeah. Bedroom was here. I really want to get rid of these flies on us, man. We're so dirty. And of course we have to worry about hoping that the game works. Still. But I think it's solid now. Oh. This dress. Take item. Alright. So there's achievements if you get like 16 of the cards, and then 32, and then 64, I think. It seems to double up each time. There's a lot of naked women on the walls. Oh, I can clean up. Maybe. See if it gets rid of the flies. How would it get rid of the flies? We need to clean the suit. But yeah, it looks very white for me as well, so don't worry about it. It looks funky. Not too clean, I must say, though. I can hardly blame her. Well, at least she had it ensuite. So yeah, the colours might look a little bit strange here and there. Cosmetics all over the place. She could have been a little tidier at her age. Didn't she have a crush for anyone? Uh-oh, plot twist. Last of Us 2. Plot twists. Observe. Open it? Oh, open it. Are we getting out our gun? Oh, that's why. Breaking and entering. And moving.
She was at an age that craves excitement.
This is kind of following the plotline of Thingy to me. Of Twin Peaks, looks like, kind of.
Doesn't matter what town you're from. Girls will be girls. You know, Zach, in this wonderful country of ours, there are no good old-fashioned towns left. None at all.
Nothing but secrets.
Day 1. Today is the day of the ceremony, and I'm a little nervous about it. Day 2. The first time he used it on me, it was so amazing.
Oh my.
So exhilarating. Day 3. He doesn't let anything slip. I'm really worried about Becky. Day 4. Delivery man Q won't be able to protect Becky. So that's the last page written.
Delivery man
It's
Q.
very interesting. You can learn a lot from a diary. So we have this unnamed he, Becky, and this delivery man Q. Zach, this could be more interesting than I thought.
We got diary. Anna's diary. Oh, another achievement. Completed. Feels good, man. Alright. Where did we come in from, was it? Oh, this way. Nothing else to open, nothing else to look for in there. Well, that's where we found the photo originally. It's gonna be terrible going to the community center to talk to all the people with flies flying around us constantly. Sucks bad. Looks mentally unstable, no doubt, from the loss of her daughter. Also, what I did find as well when I was trying to get us back to where we were was this. Dishes left unwashed. She's a wreck, understandably, having lost her only daughter-in-law. Otherwise, though, everything was the same. Something of a mess down here. It seems she's been drinking like this ever since Anna died. That was new. Well, she's not coping. Hopefully the dress brought her something. Oh, there's the drinking. Yeah.
Anna?
Anna, smile for me. Please, Anna. Anna. Same thing?
Anna?
Yeah. Alright. Let's leave her be. Let's give her some peace. What's the time? We'll get to the community center. It's very green out there. Right, the game doesn't crash, of course. The only change I've made mainly is I've set it to Windows 98 compatibility mode. But we'll see. We'll see. It's always these loading screens that are the scary part. That's typically where the crashes take place. That was an extra long loading screen for some reason. There was also something else I saw, but I want to save first before we go into it. I didn't see what it was. What's the time? 3:35. I didn't see what it was, but where's the save again? This way? Oh wait, let me just save real quick. That pink thing there on the left of the map, the mini map, there's a pink thing there. And so while I was trying to test it and see if it was working, see if I could stress test it, I ran into that pink area. And then it all of a sudden went to a loading. And I just quickly closed the game before I saw anything. So that we are seeing it together blind. If it is indeed blind for anyone that's watching. So we'll see what it is first time. Potentially together here. Let's see what's going on. There's just this pink thing here. You just go in, and it just goes to a cutscene thing. I don't know what it is. We got some time still though. So we'll check it out. And I lost our car as well, by the way, in case you're wondering. That's why we're on foot. It's quite easy to lose cars in this game, I want to say. There it goes. And I cut it out quickly if I didn't see anything. So. Oh, we just go into a house. Go into the house itself. What does it say on the map? What is this? What is this place that's in pink? I can't go into my map. For whatever reason. I don't know what this is. Oh, is this like it's a room? Oh, maybe we can clean our suit. It's very dirty, there you go. Gotta clean it. Guess you can only clean it at the hotel. I'll go with Crimson. Oh, wait there. Guess you can't. Alright. Change clothes. Yes. This one. Cleaning. Cost $10. You give me $1! That's nice and clean. And $2. Awesome. Alright, now we ain't got flies around us. Beautiful. Alright, so we don't want to sleep. We've got a meeting. Again, I know the colours look odd indoors at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it. But this game's so shaky that we have to kind of like just count your blessings, fiddle around too much, and you won't be able to play the thing full stop. It seems. Is that the whole lot in there? Only thing I didn't see was the ammo case thing. Alright. I guess that's what that is, a resting point. It was red on the map. Let's see how it looks on the map now that it's been explored. Interesting. Still just pink or red. Okay. To the community center, I think. I'll go over there. And we're gonna need a. Might have to use a flare here so we can get a car, because it's a good walk. And we can only drive police cars, apparently. Might be not a bad idea to save again as well. As the graphics look more and more wacky. Alright, progress secured. Banner. Call. Oh wait, is that the police station? Is there anyone in there? I bet they're all at the place, aren't they now? So this is something that would crash it before. Looking in through a window. More stress tests. Got a plan B if it doesn't work out and the energy levels are there. Let's see. We're good. We may be good. There should be a car for us to use here actually, since it's the police station. I'd say. Uh-oh. Oh. Every time now I think it's gonna crash. I don't really want to save here though. Doesn't look too busy. Okay. No one should be here because they're all at the thingy. I don't understand why all of our interiors look wacky now. Alright, get a police car. Oh. Must be a police car here somewhere. There's none. Man, I'd have to use the thingy. I'd have to use a flare. It seems. We ain't carrying that much. It's general store. Ash Market Brothers. Walmart. I'll save again. It's time. Still got the hour in hand. Like 40 minutes actual. I guess we're running now. Don't really want to use a flare. Maybe not. Can I use it right in the middle of here? I'm gonna use one. Here we go. Everything just looks light and everything looks so weird since chapter 6. I don't know. Well, at least we'll be there on time.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
Oh, jeez. Finally. All that trouble yesterday, finally.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. The clock tower is impressive too. Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
McLean, eh?
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister. Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Sure knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Alright, while listening, I was just doing some things in the background. I'm trying to see if I can find a better coloring thing for this because it seems to be a bit weird looking, as you can see. So I've got some presets here. I want to quickly try them, but we should probably save first. So we'll do it after, once we've got things secured. Just some sweet effects presets. Presets, jeez. Presets, my word. Alright. Let's see.
Agent Morgan, here's your chance to get to know some of the townsfolk. Don't let it go to waste.
Alright then, let's see what's going on. Oh man, Thomas is something else, isn't he? At least he makes great biscuits.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible
We'll try to
thing?
presets in a moment.
I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
Yes, please. This is vital for our investigation.
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
Yeah, he's definitely not our killer. It's probably a picture of a pickle.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach.
Oh man, we didn't get to
A big
see it.
heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center.
Gregory.
I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
Oh man.
I can't believe you thought I was a suspect, Agent York. I'm still in shock.
Alright, Thomas. We didn't. We just had to do it. Alright, let's go and talk to all these lovely people, shall we? They're all lovely. Oh.
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time.
Oh
It is
my.
not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
We kinda do. I know. What was this? Oh, it's coffee. We always need some Buffy. Damn it. Do we need some Buffy right now? We could use a touch. Is it respawning back? No. Okay. Suspects out there as well. Oh, so many suspects. Let's talk to waifu Emily, aka Naomi Watts, first.
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Hey. Okay. How do I, Observe. Polish the case that's bigger. Alright, so I guess we want the ones that says suspect over their head. Only. All these people look too generic to be criminals. Where are the suspects? I saw some outside, but I guess we have to go outside. Kinda weird. Exit. Only saw suspect here. Let's hear what this person has to say. Yeah, cowboys. High-res cowboys.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
That's bar employee. Quint Dunn.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never
Gosh,
take
you're
anything
back.
of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Cowgirl.
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Skills.
You're York, right?
Uh,
I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the darts bar, Swery 65.
The dev. Bar 65, I mean.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. I mean, murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
That was funny. How long have you been lovers? What positions did you perform? Alright. Who's this? Who's this queer fella?
Good evening, Agent.
Brian Insomniac. Oh my, he looks it, doesn't he?
Good evening,
Gravekeeper.
Mr.
Brian, the gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Anna, her smile, so warm. Anna,
Creepy.
blonde hair, so bright.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach. I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
We're gonna have to after that, aren't we? Acting like a creeper. Wow, that was weird. Hello. Who be that? Carol. Cigarettes. I'll take it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, cigarettes push time ahead, don't they? I think that could have been how we could have pushed the time ahead when we were stuck with the thing. It's probably cigarettes, man. We didn't want 3 hours. We could have got like an hour or something with cigarettes. Oh, sometimes I'm a silly. I already said that as well. Oh well. A diva and her own boss at her age. Quite impressive. Character-wise, a stark contrast to her brother Thomas, yeah. She's all confident and shit, looks like. Just bunning a spliff, not giving a damn about nothing.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are you saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears. She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun. Everyone looked at her and knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest, a goddess.
Oh. Oh. These lines of questioning are ending abruptly, aren't they? Other people just walking off without us giving them the option. It's back in the main auditorium. Oh, not ready yet. Hello. Million suspects. Oh look, it's Polly. Bless her. Bless her cotton or nylon socks. Let's hear what this person has to say. Who be you, sir? Ex-army, maybe?
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The general. Owner of the scrapyard.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war
Thank you,
hero.
sir.
So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my
Vietnam Dodger,
hometown.
huh?
After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, nor a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happen in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Yes,
He
sir.
literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
I was gonna say, but you know, I didn't want to say because obviously I know the difference between a soldier, sergeant thing. Fiona. You know what game that is? I'll give you virtual money or not. Yeah, trustworthy doctor. Yeah, same dialogue thing. What's he saying?
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Oops. We kind of visited her already and kind of didn't go hard on her, but kind of. Maybe I have to go back there, I don't know. What's Fiona saying with her freckles?
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona. Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
What's up with him? What was that about? This game. Finally getting to talk all the sounds, folks. Pretty cool. That's a good little dance, whatever that person's doing. Oh, Jim again. Hey, Jim. There's a calm, kindly expression on his face. I wonder how long he's been watching over the forest.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home.
Wow.
Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
That was just
I
a woman
guess
not
I reek
accepting
of the
no as an
material
answer.
world, don't I? I have to, in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean. I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
Oh, thanks for the pet talk. Oh, hello. Whoa. That's, I think that's, that dude. Oh, gosh, look at this guy. What's, dude from, Dead Rising or, Far Cry 5, what's Herc doing in this? Like Elvis version of Herc. Let's hear what she has to say indeed. Whoa. And Daisy Dukes.
Hey, good looking. Nice speech.
Nice brains. You know the roles, Jack's wife. That's not the same person, is it?
And you are?
That's not Becky.
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas station. Call me the Rose.
You look pretty
your gas very easily.
revealing.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes.
You?
Whoa.
Ooh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great.
Whoa.
I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would be great. Now, about my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
Well, at least we get some extra service next time we hit the gas station. We play our cards, right? Right, is this Jack?
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Wow. Jack the Raging Bull.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your name.
Wow.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet. Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
He only speaks to people named Ben. Last name Franklin. Fair enough. We got lots of dinero. If it comes down to that. Looks quite old. They say this place was built several decades ago. Let me just save, mid-save, save in case something happens that we don't want to happen. Let's save. Oh, I want to try them sweet effects on them. Ugh. The f is that? Nasty. Oh, you. Oh, oh, jeez. That was nasty. Who did that? Was that Jack? Might have to f up. Alright, alright, we've got to save. Let's just go to exit. I want to. Did we save? Shit. Make sure I saved. I got distracted by that nastiness. Do it again, just in case. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna try some sweet effects presets. New ones. Assuming I copied it over. Did I copy it over? Shit. Shit. Give me a second here. Let's just try this out. Oh, you got the black screen. Actually, I need to go. Actually. So let me do a quick 5 minutes. And I can change the sweet effects while we're at the same time. And you don't have to look at black screen and whoever's watching. Everyone wins. Everyone wins. BRB. That was a good transition there. That was good. Shit. And we're back. Tis the part 5 of the trilogy that is The Tales of the Bard. It's volume 1. Let's continue filling squares and deal with our OCD, shall we? Am I going the right way? I'm gonna fill these here. And this side we haven't been to anyway. There's something strange going on. Why do I keep saying that? What does that mean? I'm missing something. Is that... I might have to do some research again. Let me turn this up. Oh, also, I'll show you guys something. Yeah. Hold on. I didn't even know we got this achievement here. Look. Live in La Vida Bard's Tale. Use all services that towns in Kaif have to offer. So we've hit all the services. We know about these ones. Disarm 50 traps and blackjack. And something smelly. What's that one for? Enter the sewers. There you go. I get attacked while I was doing that. Well, there's something strange here business about. I have to figure out what that's about. Very warm here. We've got to do something, either some kind of spell or some kind of action of some kind. I don't know what you're meant to do or press yet. Like to even attempt. I don't know how that works in this game. But for now, just keep it in mind. I'll do some research on it. I don't think it's something that's going to teach us. Use the damage, please. Oh shit, I wanted to do no. I changed my mind. Use damage. Holy water. On the 4. Defend. Go. Bloody hell. Attack, 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 range attack. I don't need to range attack, do I? I can just go for the other row. Go. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'll do some damage though. Burn him. Alright, that was a nasty one. Disarm. Success. 637, 1204. Identify gloves. I haven't seen much different gloves, to be fair. I have to spend 100 gold. Interesting. Linking it back up to the other side. Haven't been up here. There's a door over. There's a great deal of slime on the walls here. That's a warning. That's a warning, something nasty's coming. Oh, that one. Like widths. Ah, poisoned. The actual sweet effects thing is crashing the game, so I'm gonna just leave it to the way it's on. As I said already about this thing, flesh restore. It's yeah, it's not great. Oh bloody hell! Some more stuff just. It's got to bloody hell. Grateful if you got it working. So none of those presets I've just tried have worked. So yeah. Bell. Switched it back. Alright, that's cost us a bit. It should be fine, hopefully. That's good start, isn't it? When something's working, don't mess with it. Especially when it's crash friendly. Oh, hold on. I'll play that. Finish that up as well. That gets to the second level in that game. Let's make sure it's running again before we jump back in. I don't know if I screwed it up now. Dude. I think it's okay though. I think it's okay. Be good. Locked off. New door. Could be dark. Just waiting for it to load in. We might be potentially, come on, locked in this game without knowing what to do on those tiles. It'd suck if I have to go on the internet for it. It would shit me, darkness. So it's cost you spells as you trap. That was a good transition again.
Previously during...
Alright, let's hope everything's working. So we spoke to all of them. Oh, it is a lady. What's she doing? Is she missing a shoe? What the hell? Let's hear what this person has to say, I guess. I better get the
Oh my!
reactions ready.
My pot is getting cold.
Romy Sigoni, nicknamed the Pot Lady.
Hey, mister! My pot is getting cold!
You are... who?
What are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney!
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake.
Oh, the pot.
Amazing.
And she's missing a shoe as well. More Sigoni than Weaver. Gee. Let's take this, Polly. We have to check Polly's back. She might be a suspect. Same description as before.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested.
Oh boy.
But I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh,
By Kardashian, perhaps?
No, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore.
Oh, man.
I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I
Oh?
have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Whoa.
Zach, I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
I think her favorite play was probably 28 weeks or something like that. Was it 48 weeks? Or 9.5 weeks. That's it. That's her favorite one. 9.5 weeks. That's her favorite play. Who's this Brasky? What this person has to say, yeah. It is you, sir. With all his snakeskin pants and shoes.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People
Gun
around
store?
here call me the gunsmith. Was there
Please check
something
him
you
out.
want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this?
Hunting, maybe?
I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Toolbox. Here's what... Oh, he's selling now. Here's what I got. Well, we already got the submachine gun in Reno. Remember Jay saying we might be able to buy some stuff from or some store here. Wasn't wrong, but we already got the submachine gun now. We picked it up. Wow, 125 for what? How many bullets is that for? Don't know how many players we could use. This guy's stuff is expensive though. I know. All right. I think we're full on players now, aren't we? Yeah. Everything's full. Is that the same gun? Yeah, it is. Oh well. Already got one free. It's nothing of use to us. Those are just tools for killing people. What? I don't like it any more than you do.
You've got quite a selection here.
He hasn't
No
really.
wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it.
Maybe
The
you
shop
can
will be open
actually-
again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
That's really late. More suspects. This guy looks like a Bob.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
Close enough.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Definitely hiding something. Who are you, the lady in that store?
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Anna worked at your husband's diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just a criminal. Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
Don't know, man. He's got glowing red eyes. Kind of monstrous to me. Alright. I think we've spoken to everyone. I think we've spoken to everyone and been everywhere. Huh? Did we not speak to these? Oh, who are these? Who are these? Look at this guy. Oh my word. That's what are you doing in this game?
Yeah! Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Do you sell raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours, now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI!
That's a guy right there. Alright, thanks, Keith Lemon. This is chick.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Oh.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts. Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
You certainly are a funny one.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But...
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now that's interesting. Thank you, Lily. Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Agent Morgan, I'd like to let everyone go home now. Let's go outside.
Them's is the stats.
Well then, Agent York, do you have any plans for this evening?
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report, too.
Okay, then let's call it a day here.
Sounds good.
Contact my office when you finish your report. We'll pick you up tomorrow morning. Diane, the owner of the art gallery, should be back soon.
All right, then. Let's do that.
Hold on, Agent York. We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with us?
The diner. That might be nice.
Thomas is a great cook, but Nick is the real deal. No visit to Greenvale is complete without eating at the A&G.
A very appealing proposition. Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after eating dinner, or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach. Sorry, Emily, I'll...
No, I thought it was the other one. I don't know which one's which. Load. Damn it. I wasn't sure which one was which. I thought the white was the... Don't worry, it's okay. It's saved.
Previously during the investigation.
We'll be fine. Don't panic. All is well. I think red is the one you're selecting on, I guess.
All right then, let's do that.
Hold on.
Or go directly back to the hotel. You decide, Zach.
The seat with him, red. Can't turn down a meal with Naomi Watts.
I've been sheriff here for
a
long time now. And this is the worst murder I've ever seen.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually a peaceful place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe. Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor. Nothing more than that.
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those you've just mentioned. The case I was on until last month, well, the guy killed 7 girls in a 3-month period. He sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life, to eat from or as a urine cup. He hated women. That was his way of dealing with it. He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum, and he'd down it in one gulp. For him, that was a holy ritual. The question of his mental state was a pivotal point in the court case.
Oh, man.
For me, he was insane. 100%. Drinking from the skulls, well, that is one thing, but those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to drink from, too. Yeah, that was too much for me. It's just not sanitary.
Not sanitary. That's probably not the problem for most of us.
What else? Ah, yes. An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. 800?
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
You don't want to hear anymore? That's a shame, isn't it, Zach? I was just about to get to the good part, too.
Sounds like you live in a totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers. I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved are all full-fledged crimes. A crime is a crime. Size doesn't matter. There is no big and small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Yeah.
Well said, Agent Morgan.
Yeah.
We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand that, right?
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level of crime.
Me neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town. I keep on expecting to see Anna here in this diner, waiting on tables.
Thomas. Make us cry
Excuse
now.
us, Agent Morgan. We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Okay. Good night, then.
That was abrupt. All of a sudden. Thomas. That's the kind of conversation you want to have when you're having dinner. Murders and stuff. And they didn't leave me a car. So I got to use one of my flares. Unbelievable. I suppose the gun shop should be open now. If we could find it. Maybe. No, he said tomorrow, didn't he? Yeah, so probably should go back to the hotel. Oh, gee. Can't believe they left us without a car. Oh, scratch that. Off we go. So I'm thinking,
So, where shall we go next?
Oops. I'm thinking, this will be the point when we can proper check around, since that's kind of the next thing to do. So we'll be able to look around properly, finally, without feeling like we got to push things on heavily. What the hell? I get back to that hotel. Where are we going? Ah. Nick's house. All this can wait. The only thing I would like to find is the gun place, since it has a specific time, but I suppose we could push time forward for that. Is this the graveyard? Need to find a dude that's got a graveyard as well. That must be it. Again, though, I don't think anything's ready because it has to be next day. I think. I wonder if we should try and check anything now. Probably it's locked anyway. Just try not to lose the car. Let's see where they parked us. Alright, across the road from... Alright, fair enough. Dog noises. It's covered with barbed wire, no way in through here. Oh. Entry entrance here though, we'll need a key. Alright. Let's get back. Let us get back to civilization. Of the hotel. Is it this way? Could be this way.
Zach, if you notice anything, just stop me.
I think it's this way. Yeah. I hope this is pointing to the hotel. I actually don't know. It better be. It seems quite a ways out, but... Yeah, it's the hotel, it's the hotel. It would be. Or tea.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress. First, the victim, Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest. She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach. That was the direct cause of death. The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth. Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Oh, gee. It was the seed.
That's right. We found the same red seed in her mouth. According to Emily, it was raining when Anna was killed, but traces of tears were still evident on her face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill, and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime, a total of 4 things. Knee prints in the grass, a wood chip with metal dust, a photo of a man with a tattoo on his back, and one other thing.
The shoe?
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
The heel thing? The heel?
That's right, a broken stiletto heel. Aligning this with the other evidence suggests that 2 people came into contact with Anna's body prior to it being discovered by us. Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next. We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal. Have I forgotten anything? Ah, of course. The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died. Do you remember that, Zach?
Upside down peace sign thing.
What do you think she was holding on to?
be a round object.
That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These two could well be related. But we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner. She's Thomas's sister. Then there's Nick Cormack, the owner of the diner. Both of them seem to be hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry. Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food. Enjoying food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized. It's interesting how good food motivates me to work harder during investigations.
I like good food.
And on Emily's back, it was strange to me. Hey, don't take that the wrong way, Zach. I wasn't getting all excited or anything. But it did make me feel strange, nostalgic, and sad almost. It's starting to rain. I think this case may take a while.
Ellie! Lunchtime, Ellie!
I'll eat later.
You'll eat right now, young lady. You need to listen to your mother.
Emily.
I want to hear the rest of the story.
Eat your lunch, then take a nap. Then I'll tell you the rest.
But I want to hear it now.
There's no need to rush things. You must live your life at the pace that is right for you.
Honey! Are you coming?
Coincidence she's got the same name as the police officer? Lady? Naomi Watts? There's a doggo. I guess that's Miss Stiletto. And that plant again. Oh, that was dinner. A good dinner it was as well. Okay. Almost at 10k, baby. Episode 1 cleared. Save. Ah, the twins are back.
Are you thirsty?
You must be very thirsty.
You only take milk with your coffee?
Coffee with milk. That's all.
Whoa. It's stream time. Whoa.
Who are you?
My name is Becky.
Becky Amos, Anna's friend.
What are you doing here?
My name is Becky.
Anna's friend?
My name is Becky.
After your throat is quenched, You must do what you must do.
Take a sip of coffee and go.
Wow, we have some wild dreams. These kids are... Huh? Whoa, what now? Oh. The doors are ajar, the kids are gone. Over control. Episode 2, Part 1, Muse's Gallery. Chocolate chip cookie. It's chocolate and chippy. Well, a poppy. It's a poppy. Ridley slaughter in the air, channeling from above, and this riddle will be solved, Zach. Only thing, cause she gives me to creep somehow, though it might be useful for jackets and stuff, same thing. Same stuff. Let's go then. Think else doing? Oh, it's that kid again. We're in control. Oh. Are you Zach? Even though it's kind of like where's Zach, I suppose, but...
That's me.
Ah.
That's me when it happened. Zach, this case looks like it's directly related to us. I do not know how yet, but I do know I need some coffee.
And a cigarette, apparently.
George said he'd have someone pick us up in the parking lot. Let's get some breakfast with Polly first.
Let's catch up with Polly. Oh, alright. Oh yeah, they're gone to... Wow, we took it from the dream world. Elm Street style. Need to clean my suit. Oh, it takes 24 hours of time. Shit. Probably should not have done that yet. Right. What's that noise? Alright. Yeah, save, I guess.
Whoa there!
Docs.
Did you need something?
The plant dude? It is.
No, I was just passing by. I didn't think anybody else was here other than Polly. The door opening like that it surprised me, that's all.
How could a doggo forest casing? Sapling salesman.
I'm Kaysen, Forrest Kaysen. Nice to meet you. I travel a whole lot, you see, selling tree saplings. Just the usual salesman doing the usual road trip. Sometimes I feel, I don't know, like a jolly old bumblebee spreading pollen.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I get it. You're the special agent Scarface that everyone's yakking about. Nice to meet you, Francis.
Special Agent Scarface? I'd need a bigger scar to live up to that name. Call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
What? You got it, York.
Is this your first visit here, then?
No, sir. Actually, I've been coming here once or twice a year for, a while now. I don't get much business here, but it sure does make a fine vacation. I mean, it's a gorgeous hotel at a bargain price. It's so relaxing in these parts, too. Oh, I just love all the nature. I feel so relaxed here. Say hi to Willie. Oh, don't worry, he's a good boy. Do you like dogs?
Hey, Willie. How are you doing?
He's pretty smart, too. Oops, before I forget, let me give you this. It's just a sample of what I sell.
Thank you. How kind of you.
So, what brings the old FBI out here? Sounds like more than just a vacation.
A murder, actually. The perpetrator is still out there. Try to stay indoors at night and during the rain. We want to prevent it from happening again, okay?
Oh, it's a darn shame. Places like this used to be the safest in America.
Could I ask you something? Do you know a lot about seeds?
Seeds? Gardening, huh? You don't look like a green thumb, but let me tell you though, I'm pretty much the only one who can make those saplings sprout. There's a trick to it that can't really be passed on, you know? It's like, the secret of making a good smoked ham, something
we've
like
seen
that.
It somewhere, though,
but you know, once they sprout, you don't need to do much. You can leave it be, and why, it'll turn into a big tree no matter what happens. Kind of like those stocks that politicians buy that just keep growing and growing. Well, you just wait and see. This town is gonna love them. Right. We were just about to go take a morning stroll, so I'll get going. Good luck now with that case.
Thanks. Zach, do you remember what the coffee said? Forrest Kaysen. F.K. This show has just begun.
Whoa. Right. Which way again? This way? Oh.
Hey, York.
I like to just walk around in the hotel when it's raining. Get my exercise that way. Like an indoor fitness club. I guess that's thanks to the size of this place and the number of guests. You join the hotel too? You got a quest, haven't you? Oh.
Willie, how are you doing, boy?
Hey, Willie, wait! Where are you going?
You got me, Kaysen. Willie just ran off with some bones I was carrying as evidence.
Oh no.
Bones?
I can't really go into the details, but I need them.
York, that's not good. Willie loves bones. He's a dog. And carrying bones around with him is like throwing a blonde in a bikini into a boy's locker room. It's almost like you were asking for trouble. Sorry,
man.
but you're just gonna have to forget about your bones. I better run after him now. I'll see you later.
You gotta be kidding.
Forget about them. If I gave up that easily, then I wouldn't be a good federal agent. Would I, Zach? We're going to have to search his house, Zach. Let's get back those precious bones.
Search his house. Whose house? What? And we ain't even got all the bones yet as well. Snack for Willie. Willie has nabbed a bone uncovered in the course of the investigation. Be important evidence. It could be important evidence. Get the bone back from Willie's kennel. The back of Kason's car. Ah. Gosh darn it. What's the weather looking like? Rain should stop in the afternoon, but it will still be cloudy. Oh, Polly's got a quest now.
Oh, hi.
Good morning yourself. Let me just buy this. Oh, well, just a moment. Oh, look, it's a suit. Blue striped suit. The design of this suit looks like rain. We'll buy it. We got the money for it. Blue stripe. Oh, that's new. It allows us to become sleepy for a short while. Recovers a little tiredness. You talk around a lot of stuff when you're ready. I have to use up some things. Oh. Seems to be worse than coffee, actually, to be fair. Put on everything. That matters anyway. Cookies. Oh man. Everything's full. Crackers. Full. Donuts. Damn it. Cheese. Cheese. Grape pie. And hot dog. Guess so just everything's just full. Yeah. Bullet worm. Damn it. Need to get rid of some stuff. Or box some stuff. I'll talk to her about the quest in a second. Room was this way, wasn't it? Apple in case and give us, he said, pretty tricky to grow properly, but the bigger the challenge, the better. Alright. That should be good enough. What was that? Panda what? Panda something. Panda bear. What was that? Panda bear. What? Did someone say something, or see something about panda somewhere? I can't remember. Was that the shop man? We can buy like weapons from here now. Yeah, the gun store, right? Does sound familiar. I think you're right. So we can just buy from here now. Oh, we have a saber. Okay. Yeah, it's the same dialogue as well. Same brah. That actually isn't taking up a slot. Despite that. Weapon slots now full, yeah, 4. What 4 item slots, I see. Yeah. Let me just make sure we've got the full stack of the saber. You know, it's quite expensive. You can only carry 3 of each thing. Hey, how much can we buy of these? These. Oh, that's enough. We're only stacked to 3. Where is it? Not even in it. Am I looking in the wrong thing? Unless it's going in my box. That's probably what's going on. Maybe it's in my box. I need to swap it with some. I think that's what's going on. That's what I think's going on. Look at that. What? Where is the weapons we just purchased? Weird. I spent like $2,000 on the weapons and I can't find them. Bar, mission knife, golf club. Steel pipe. What? Did it say anything about delivery or something? I'll be careful because it's not like you can sell things in this game. Oh, it's just in our inventory, but it's not in the menu. That's weird. Oh, now it's in there. I swear it wasn't there before. Possession 1 of 1. Where are the other ones I purchased? You know, I don't think it registered them. Look, I think it just took my money. Did we save beforehand? Because I think I just lost a bunch of money there. I think it just glitched. I'm not having it. That's a lot of money. It just didn't register it and just took our money. Instead, we don't even have it in the box. How wild is that? Spent like 2,000 on those. Didn't register. Let's have to do this stuff
Previously
again.
during the investigation.
I'm not losing all that money. Especially when you can't sell things. Let's have to do it differently. So put that away. Now we've got the room. Put that away. Put away the cheese. Put away the weaker worm. Bait thing. And might need the coffee, to be fair. Looking at more, make you forget time is going by. Yeah, it's got to be a speed up time thing. Cigarettes. I'm gonna put this away. I don't think we've used healing hardly ever. Like that. Let's go back and make sure it's in our inventory this time. There we go. Alright. We've got one at the moment. Let's see if it stacks properly. Ah. Okay, you can only carry one of those. So look how many times they would let us buy it. That was a proper glitch. I lost so much money otherwise if I didn't go back. That's so much money. Alright, that's that. Just have to skip through the other things. Yes, 24 hours and that. Alright, now we save again. Wow. Only 2.5 grand lost potentially. I didn't load it up there. Alright, so now we just skip through these. So we're going for it already. Alright, we got that. The weather again. I think, did I do the shave already? I think I did.
Oh, hi.
Hide the bits again. Or try to actually. So that was one of them. Yes, please. Now we're gonna get some of this cola. No, it won't finish. Shit.
Oh, hi.
Some other things, wasn't there? Raises the chance of catching close-range weapons. Oh, I see. Raises the chance of catching bullets. I see. Raises the chance of catching items. Range weapons. Knife one. Okay. Not sure if any of the stuff is that great anymore though, anyway. Right, so we wanted some of this. Oh, that looks quite nice. We've got salad up in it. Reasonably priced as well. They have some cherry pie, we ain't got no space left. Probably didn't need that much bait to be fair, but
Oh, hi.
let's see what she's saying.
What's wrong, Polly? You look a little tired.
I'm fine. Well, it's just that I was cleaning up my room, and so many memories came flooding back to me.
Memories?
Oh, my dear, Mr. Morgan, that's not the kind of question you should ask a lady.
Huh? What? Well, there's a precious piece of memorabilia somewhere in the hotel. Find it and give it to her. Not to be rude, but memory deteriorates. With age, she might want to check her room. Which one's her room?
Oh, hi.
That's what I'm gonna do for you. Where's your... Oh. Okay. Let's save again. Now everything is right with the world. Apart from our stolen bones. Let's see if the map shows her room. There's a card there. Back, all the way down and then left. Let's start with that. And we'll see if we can't find this room. Might find it on the way, maybe. I think we were here before, weren't we? Oh, but now Kason, yeah, no, wasn't here before. Kason seedling, or seeding even. That's where we saw the plant as well. Oh, that's supposed to be extinct. Yeah, that's where we saw it. Might have been another place as well. That's an exit, I think. No, I didn't want to exit. Oh no. I don't even have my coffee. Can't continue without the Buffy. Oh shit. I didn't realize it was an exit. It's loading something big. Oh gee. My word, this is a really long load. Is it okay? Seems to be. And then followed by another loading screen. Oh man, I was meant to get coffee and everything not come outside
Good
yet.
morning, Agent Morgan. Did you sleep well?
Morning, George. Dreamland was quite nice.
You do look well rested. Oh, I was up practically all night doing paperwork. Thomas helped me out, so I was able to go home and get some sleep, but not enough.
Diane got back into town late last night. We should give her a visit.
Which means going to the art gallery, correct?
She lives and works in the office there, so it's the only place to find her. The gallery is open from 10 to 1700.
Time for some art appreciation. A cultural activity in such a small countryside town. Amazing, Zach.
I ought to load, I guess. Because, what's this? This other thing, 9 to 1. What? Wait, hungry? Dinner? 9? What? Breakfast? Yeah, breakfast. She wants to go back there if you don't. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna load up. They do kind of force you when they force you, don't they? Like, when do I get to explore this open world properly? Somewhat. And I've always forced. I can't check stuff out. Feels bad if I'm checking things out.
Previously during the investigation.
Alright. What the? Didn't I save after? Wait, what? Really, do you think I could have my bones back? They weren't meant to be present for you. Someone else really needs them. No. No good joke. He loves bones. You can't expect him to give them up. If you really want them back, you'll have to take them by force. You just load it back in.
Oh, hi.
So that means then, and the thing is, I don't even know which ones are exits. Have I got the seedling thing already still? Oh, I don't can I? Damn it. Gosh darn it. That's what I get for not knowing which door is which. They could just kindly mark her room. I'd appreciate it. Did I just go outside again? I think I just went outside again. Oh.
Good morning.
Oh. Oh. No. No. Oh.
Previously during.
I might do things differently and. Let me just go to the thingy room. So that we don't miss breakfast.
Breakfast looks as good as yesterday's.
I hope you enjoy it.
I will, and thank you. I just met Kaysen, actually.
Oh, good old Mr. Kaysen. Did he give you a sapling?
He sure did.
As a matter of fact, he did. Don't tell me he gives one to everyone he meets.
No, only to the people he feels comfortable with. He told me. He must feel really comfortable with me.
He must. Is there anyone he hasn't given a sapling to?
Mustard? Okay, I'll just get it from the kitchen then.
Oh, no.
Mustard has nothing to do with it. I was wondering if you know of anyone that Kaysen didn't give a sapling to.
Oh, too much pepper. I
Ah.
did think it might be. I'm sorry.
Ah, Zach, I forgot. We'll never get anything out of her, will we?
Never.
Forrest Kaysen. He's hiding something. You think so too, right, Zach? But no need to rush. All secrets are hidden until they are inevitably divulged. The
All
powers
secrets
of
are secret until they're not.
The world exposes everything and causes chaos. Just like this coffee.
Alright, at least we got our breakfast now. Where's the, There it is. What's these chapter numbers? I guess these are when you can obtain the oh, wait there. These are when you can do them, it looks like. I never noticed till now. 2 to 4, 6 to 9. Oh, we're in chapter 8, look. We could have done it in 2 to... Oh. 9, 11, 12. Oh. Six to 8, 11, 13. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. So it looks like some of these have got a cut-off point. 11, 12. This is the time to do them. Maybe we don't go off with them. It's raining though, so everything's closed. 11, 12. This one though here. 2 to 4, 6 to 9. 4, 6 and 9. 9, 11, 12, 9, 11. So this one doesn't have 11. Like most of them say 11 at least. 11 to 16. 11 to 13. 9, 11 to 13. 11, 13, 11, 13, 11. 11, 11. Oh, this one is 12. 16, but still after 9. 9 as well. 12 to 16. 11, 13, and so forth. I'm just... Oh, this one's 16. Oh, 26 only, sorry. That's 26 only. We have to... be careful. Yeah, similar patterns. 26 only. 26. 13 to 16. That one's clear already. Oh, have I just looped? I've looped, I think. Have I looped? Kinda looped, maybe? Right, so the only one I see at the moment that's in danger is really this one. 9. All the other ones have like 9 and over as well. Becky. 6 to 9. Okay, so then at least that gives me some indication of, like, you know, how to approach things there. Somewhat. It looks like from like 9, definitely we have to look to just like, if they try to push us to do anything else, we've just got to ignore it. Otherwise things are going to get missed. Quests wise, I mean. I'd like to do all the quests if we can, at the least. If nothing else. If nothing else. Oh. Bless him. Those dogs out of order, stealing our bones.
Hey, York!
Oh, it's the same thing. Everyone bonus. He's a huffing and puffing type of guy, but looks friendly enough. Yeah, he's a friendly guy. We could find her beauty, but I don't know where the bloody room is. Just mark her room. We've got a lot of time to do her wonder, it seems, so at least I kind of know now. Her room. I still got all the stuff I purchased. I'm having to load. Like the Coca-Cola one, I mean. Yeah, Coca-Cola, that's soy. Always Coca-Cola. Alright, so if it bumps us into the thing, we're okay now. I know that 9 is when we have to get busy with some of the sides. Minimally. From that list, suggests we haven't missed any yet. I will try and grab this card though. We'll get her Beauty and the Beast thing. Yeah. Lots of opportunities to do her one. And since we've seen this already,
good morning.
This famous.
The gallery is called Muses Gallery. The Muses were the 9 daughters of the goddess of memory in Greek mythology.
Ah, it's just like Diane to name it that way.
Is she that intelligent a woman?
Oh, maybe. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
Did you see how Emily reacted, Zach? I sense that this Diane is not popular among other women. I can't wait to meet her.
The gallery is on the north side of town. Take the road along the lake and go north.
Oh boy. We'll try. Now look at the map. I have a bone in there. Alright. Still far as heck. I'm gonna go right.
An art gallery in such a small town. Am I prejudiced to think that it doesn't seem to fit?
Greenvale and every small town has every right to enjoy art.
That's right. Small towns tend to be full of highly cultured people. Although I can't say I've ever been to the gallery myself.
George, what about you? Are you into art?
Actually, yes. I like going to the gallery. It's very relaxing there.
Really, George? I never knew that about you for all this time.
Emily, please. I'm just as cultured as everyone else.
Some people just have sides to them that you'd never expect. By the way, about Diane, the owner of the gallery. Is she the type that isn't very appreciated by other women?
Well, what do you mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Emily. Is she very attractive, especially to the opposite sex?
So you're asking if she's sexy, right?
Well, she does always wear high heels.
And definitely, it's, hard to explain.
But that doesn't make me biased, okay? She just seems to look down on people. She always has. I just don't like people like that.
That must be because
Fair
sex
enough.
appeal has no effect on you.
Now that's out of line.
I'm sorry, Emily, I didn't mean to poke fun at you. You just reacted so strongly to Diane's name.
I did not. It's like you're suggesting I'm the total opposite of her. Is that it?
Oh, Emily, that's not what anyone is suggesting. Let's just drop this conversation, okay?
Shit. Just when it was getting spicy as well, though. Everywhere so far. This car seemed to also be damaged and have less fuel by the time it was arrived already, which is interesting. Bunch of random houses on the road. Which turn do we want? Left and left turn, okay. Also, let me just check something. Okay. Alright, cool. Looks like maybe 9 is a sweet spot to do things, hopefully. Lots of things are on 9. They seem to be split in between where there's some gaps in some of them. So, in a moment, we're still getting kind of somewhat force-fed. Thankfully, though, I haven't.
I wonder if Diane has anything to do with the murder.
Diane moves on a whim and acts on impulse. We don't want her leaving town, so shut up and let's get to the gallery.
What's up? This gallery's shit hot. Pro parking.
Looks more like an old mansion than an art gallery.
Yeah.
Diane liked the building so much she turned it into an art gallery.
She left the exterior untouched and had the insides redone.
So she's rich.
She bought this place, didn't she? Does that answer your question?
Indeed it does. Well, George, Emily, I want to talk with Diane alone. Will you wait here for me?
Don't tell me you still don't trust us.
No, that's not it. But this is very important to me. I always make sure that I meet with the important ones, one-on-one. Otherwise, it's difficult to sense the subtle reactions of the suspect. This is just how I do things, and I'd appreciate your understanding.
Yeah, just stay in the rain. Stay in the rain.
Go on, then. You're not going to listen to us anyway, are you?
You're starting to understand me, George. Well then, Zach. Let's go and meet Lady Diane.
Oh, man. You guys just enjoy the weather. I think that's partly why it's always raining as well, is that because when it's raining, lots of things are shut. So you can't really explore anyway. Oh my, look at this. We're gonna get into Silent Hill in here, I wonder.
Hello? Hello?
Anyone?
No reply. Let's take a look around then, Zach.
Okay then. Let's... Oh. That was quick.
Oh.
I guess we'll speak to Olivia. She's hard at work helping her husband. Almost too good for him.
Hello, Olivia. Do you like art?
Yes. Yes, I do. Well, I mean... I like trees.
Trees. Okay. Ah, but I see because these are all tree paintings. Do you come here often then?
Well, no. Just sometimes. I'm sorry, I really need to get back to the diner.
Zach, she was lying about something.
Definitely.
She said trees, not paintings of trees. She doesn't need to come here to see trees. There's tons of trees outside.
Oh, what? That's purposeful. She did that on purpose. Oh, I messed up. Wait, can I observe this without losing the key? It disappears. Here's memo. Observe. A tree at sunset. Red leaves dancing red butterflies. Pass to the office. Number of red trees from the special exhibition room. They must have dropped this note. Jack, can you make any sense of this? There's a key on the floor as well. To the gallery. Did she drop that on purpose, or is she just a klutz? Massive fell. Trees at twilight, a beautiful painting of 6 trees bathed in a sunset glow. Where is this thing? It's at least 5 meters tall. Pretty big for an object. The art. 20 branches, razor sharp leaves, good taste on the creators. Oh, greeting us with such cool and sharp setup. Right, Zach? What's that? Oh, it's a savvy. It's a savium. Probably the way. You try upstairs first. Looks like the arrow's pointing to downstairs. Oh no, maybe it's not. That looks upstairs. I think we used the key. Some lovely tree pictures and tree pictures and tree pictures and more tree pictures. Lovely. Looking for it's likely an actual view somewhere in this town. Is the purple fog intentional? Quite interesting. Probably that thing we picked up. there's definitely something going on out there because now someone's saying happy birthday. We're singing happy birthday. I don't understand. It's like, well, maybe it's not impossible, but it's like been every weekend. Every weekend since the lockdown's calmed down or been over, it's been someone's birthday. Apparently. Thankfully, you guys can't really hear it, so it's all good. It is all good in the hoods. Phew. I have to say though, I do obviously because the pushing going getting there. Probably obviously because of the weekends usually when I've got the these days the most hours work wise. So I'm not able to do like two different thingies, but I think ideally I would be rotating a game with another game. At least two in the same thingy. Just to mix it up a bit. Always feels plenty intense when you're playing the one. It feels, yeah. Oh, pretty heavy. To me anyway. Unless that said one game is like 14 hours long. And you can finish it in like 2 sessions, but this is not one of those games. You get that feeling of like a feeling of like fatigue still, just from the lack of changing it up a bit at the same time in between. Same thing happened with the like Rage 2 and that. You start to feel the burn. Start to feel like you're grinding rather than playing. If that makes sense. Also feel a little mechanical and unorganic, if that's a word. I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Is that thing she dropped wasn't a side quest, was it? No, it would have said start on the list. So I'm assuming it's got to be a part of the main or something. Have I been in here? No, I haven't been in there. Beautiful painting depicting 4 trees in their reddish splendor, autumn leaves. And they're playing happy birthday to you. Stevie Wonder. Every weekend someone's birthday. Happy birthday to him. I say. Happy birthday to you, whoever you are. Even if you didn't invite us. You scum. I take it. There's one missing here. Painting used to be displayed. The title reads Red Butterflies Frolicking through the painting itself. As we've seen. That's part of her note. It's not locked. Not sure. What, Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. I can hear it. You guys can't, but it's locked. Ah. I need to unlock this tented office. The password is 3-digit number. Ah. The thing we took.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
Or do I have enough clues? I don't know. How do I see that? E flag. It's not that. What am I looking for? Trees at sunset, red leaves, dancing red butterflies. It must be the code. In each picture, there must be a number of something. Trees at sunset, red leaves, dancing red butterflies. Right. I get it. Problem is, I don't remember what the pictures were. The red butterflies, the butterflies one's missing though. Maybe it's 0. Autumn leaves. I guess that's 4. That's a lot to count if that's can't be right then, can it? That counts well of us, maybe not. Yes, maybe not. Weird thing about the party that's going on is the music keeps going up and then down, up and then down. The volume up and down. Now, I did get a party around here recently that got shut down by the police, but it wasn't that loud. But I think it got shut down because it was still more heavier in the lockdown period or something. I'm thinking, I don't know if that's why they're turning it up and down, up and down. It's kind of more distracting than it being this consistent volume. If you know what I mean. Yeah. I thought we had it slightly figured, but those purple trees has been ridiculous to count. And this is like 9 trees. Maybe like 0, 9, 4, 9. Where's that door gone? Maybe we'll do it again. Uh, 4, 9, 4, 0. Maybe. Can't be right though. I don't feel I solved the puzzle to get it. Is there a door here?
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
480 maybe? No. I've been in here? Alright, That doesn't work. Nada Esquadra. What's this? Probably should have observed first. That's alright though. And storage. Maybe we'll find a butterfly painting in one of these. Old salmon. Let's find what I'm at. Toolbox it now. Oh, it's deleted it. It deletes it if you can't put it in your toolbox. Oh. Then better off maybe leaving it then. How heinous of them. This one's glowing red. Ah. Still don't know that helps me get the cold. Red butterflies frolicking in a large tree, and red butterflies almost as if it's burning. I don't understand. My brain's not fully working right now. I'm a little bit drained. I think yesterday's shenanigans of the game just not functioning properly drained me a bit. Even though we got it working now, but I think I'm gonna eat dinner, and then we'll do something different in between next time around, probably, maybe, or I'll revitalize myself a bit. So here's what happens when I try and get something finished with a time limit time like this. Usually get myself burned out on it a bit. I burned myself a little bit. Brain's not functioning. I can feel it. And it's been a minute since we messed with like a good 30-hour game anyway. Which is another reason. The 30-hour game. I've been kind of sticking to ones that are a little bit shorter, so that you can get it complete and avoid the burn, even if you do it 2 days in a row. But these are a little longer. Right, so saved. It's working at least though now. So we've got the game working, which is excellent. Doesn't look like it's going to be a problem to play it as far as technical aspects are concerned. But yeah, a little bit earlier today, but I'm feeling the burn a little bit. Energy levels are not what they should be because of the shenanigans of yesterday, and I woke up very, very freaking late. Because I went to bed so freaking late doing it. So we'll see what's going on. See what's going on. And maybe we'll do something different in between before we continue with this again, or I'll see what's going on. But we got it saved, and we just need to figure out this puzzle next time around. Thank you so much, guys, for watching or vodding, or what have you. I'm gonna eat some dinner, and get some water in me and get some energy levels up again, and I'll probably be fresh for next week with better luck and execution as far as the game's behaving, and better execution in terms of keeping energy levels good and consistent. Till then though, catch you next time. Probably next week. Sometime next week. Yeah. Transition's not working either. Let's put more RAM on this machine. It's only got like one RAM stick in there, so this needs like another one. Then I think it will stop doing that. Otherwise the second computer's working excellently.